Today is June 11th, 2026. And I don't know when this video gets to you in the future, but it's most likely before June 22nd. So I wanted to talk about free flow. Just there's a new vibration in the air, and it's important to be quiet enough and to access that new vibration. It's never going to come to you from the media. It's not going to come to you from your friends. Maybe it will, though. See, now, that's loose language for me. Friends, babes, your friends are friends. There's two types here, and that's what social media was trying to socialize for us. There's people who are capable of being friends to anything. I mean, like, just the life around them is amazingly, like, harmonious. After a while, you'll see it's like, did that cat just kiss that dog? Yeah. And that's a foxhound. It's not going to chase that rabbit. It loves the rabbit. It's like, ooh, it'll actually protect the rabbit from the cat trying to get, or something, you know. Some people would say it's cuckoo, but no. I'm describing the humane accomplishment. An enlightened person. They always have a picture of that, like in India, where these people now, oh yeah, no, they have a tiger there, and there's a lamb, and they're feeding it, and the giraffe is doing who knows what with it, helping it pick fruit, and everybody's harmonious, man. I mean, you've seen that movie of the Avatar where the people there, they hook up their hair into the mane of the horse, but really it's a flying creature, and they're like, yeah, and it's just gas free. Why? Because we planted the grass over there that actually said, can we plant here? And you'd say, well, yeah, sure. What does the soil say? And it's all just completely interconnecting. The sun's like, right on, man. Finally, somebody gets it. I don't know. It's just, it should be like a Truman Show, but from way over there in that dream, where we don't charge for peaches unless there's some. If you want to call it a criminal conspiracy, then go for it, man. That means that more than one person, more than two, have conspired to create a fake situation within that life function or life of things, stuff of life, that um, overlays and starts to deceive everybody there that in fact there is no such thing as the freedom to know any of this kind of thing. What thing, Shauna? Oh, minute 3? Fuck, I don't know. Did I put up my advertisement yet that I would like to rent my home? Yeah, I have to. Right? You know, it's just I have to make a little bit of cash, tiny bit, to at least help improve my home. See, I understand that discipline. You know, it's like when you have, just when you make money anyway, why are you making it? It's because you have a car to take care of, you have insurance, you have that stuff, right? And I've managed to lose my ass. Honestly, it's been in the past 4 or 5 years. There's a reason for that, that I'm really getting down to the bottom to it. It's like it's not all just me here. There are people around me that aren't a good influence, and I'm having to put my foot down so fucking staunch there. I guess we can thank them, not for being them, but I don't know what for what. I say that in another dimension, was I talking about a dream world somewhere? You don't have to deal with whatever the hell is happening right now, where you have to, like, we have to fight for our rights. And see, our rights are our needs. We can have a 3-hour talk on that. But see, humans are different than the needs of an animal. Like, there's animal rights, right? Where they should have the right enclosure and, or really it's like the right freedom. You know, because after a while, babes, you are catering to a sick animal there, and you are, I hate to tell you, narcissists, but the time of owning dogs naturally for the reason to have dogs, oh my God, Pretty much everything, though. It's not dog. Your system has jolly. They're having a jolly good old time because you're supposed to here, but their jolly good old time is to cause run amok amongst even a shit sandwich. They manage to spoil this shit sandwich out there. You can learn how to do it, get an education. I've seen it. I mean, you could see it happening. It's necessary to be able to have a ball bearing split in into four pieces. Sorry. Hi, Dad. What's the other thing? I saw somebody gagging a maggot right over there. If you thought it was impossible, no, they can gag a maggot right there. Yeah. That maggot was not at its full capacity. That it managed to improve its life. And that's all it can do. It seems. It's like they're up as hour down. It's like that's fine. Can we acknowledge it now? How do you do that? Take yourself to the courthouse and all you can do is just log it in. Hi, I would like to talk about, I know that you guys are trapped in here doing the death walk. Since when? 2026? Ew. You say ew because you know that in the background there's child sex trafficking. Let's open the Epstein files again. How old is that? 3,000 years old? Huh. Wow. Some people have, I hate to say it, but like lineage. This means that there's a line, I guess, a bloodline that is connected to those families that are like, now Christ, Jesus, as a scientist, you would say those people are found not guilty also because they are not awake yet. They don't even know that they are born into something that has indeed farmed them up to do millions of things. See, do you understand that in each modern day nation, because of money, whatever is behind the Epstein file, when we mention that, it's just very rich people that have superpowers because they have control of media and stuff like that. And they have access to all of the puppets. They are a puppet. Every one of them that gets exposed and says, here, let's hang this one up. Well, they have to do that. They have to do that. Yeah. Under intergalactic rule, they have to kind of, as the technological platform, the ability to communicate as one rises up and gets established. That you have to do it. That's the intergalactic law. Say, no, we're going to evolve mankind, if it's possible. Fuck mankind, by the way. There's something else kind here, and we need to get into that. How about humankind? Humankind. Had you gotten to humanhood? Okay, sorry. I'm not against all of the narcissists running amok that aren't awake yet. Babe, it's more like this. Protect yourself. It's not awakened yet. It thinks it knows. It's definitely hooked into something. Now let's get back to that money system. For 3,000 years, apparently, okay, so whatever that money is actually something that can computerize the organism into doing something. I don't know. You don't need it. Try to grow your own foods and get on the same page of something. You know, we really don't know. We always think we're going to just get rid of technology and money and go back to the earth and just sit and eat an apple. It's like, no, we elevate and we kind of go like this. Okay, so do you know that there is a fight to become global? But I say it's to become global. It's a matter of your ear and not your fear. No. See, we have equal access here as far as all the communications. That's what it was. Is. I say was is because we are this close to losing our asses. But here's the thing. It's going to look like major wipeout either way. I think that under intergalactic law and rule right now, they know, and we know, some of us, all of us, a lot of us know that there is a problem. Okay, and we can't even contact Houston anymore. And with that, it's like a sick meat grinding machine. That what I mean is inside everything's contaminated. All of the meat in there, and I'm talking about the original AI, which is, I hate to tell you, but it's a faction of people called narcissists just people that aren't awakened yet. And they are doing AI, they are doing artificial intelligence. They are an artificial human being. Yeah, yeah, there's a big complaint about it. I don't know if you know about it, but now I'm going to leave a video at the end of my video. It's going to show up right here. I hope I did. This is difficult for me, but I got a little bit of a charge of some good news about legalities, about how we can fight back against petty people that um, are only trying to smear your character after a while. It's like, this is out of proportion. Excuse me, wait a minute. Hi, judge, whatever. Let's hear, let's get heard. And it's kind of, nobody ever wants to do it. No, it makes you look like this. Just, so what? There's such a beautiful creative life that we can have together. Yeah, if it's not together, we're not doing it right. No, that's what a woman would say. That's where when I'm going to the courthouse, I'm going to be representing women, the alive woman, and it's not at all. I'm just saying, no, I'm a woman. You're asking me what I do for a living. I have to drink water. There's fresh air that I'm involved with. I know that trees do give it out, and also I need food. Yeah, and it's more complex than that. That's more like an animal. See, I'm a human being. I have rights. I think that see, an animal has rights to their food and stuff like that, and their space and the blah blah blah. So do humans. You know, like we can have a nice glass of water. Maybe, maybe. Have you had a nice glass of water? Do you really think it's a nice glass of water? Eat fucking drinking plastic. See, you guys, I hate to tell you this, and this is fucked up, right? Too. This is another inconvenient truth. The reason why that there's going to be a wipeout is because not a single person in your household, let alone on your block, knows how to purify water, knows how to clean it. And then not only clean it like with filters, which is very easy. I guess it's like you burn charcoal from the bamboo or something, and then you just let it seep through, and whatever comes out the other side is purified because the charcoal is very removement. It removes arsenic and stuff. I don't know, but there's a way that you can educate yourself if you want an education, yourselves how to do it. Kind of like George Washington said. He's like, what was his look? I like the look of fucking Benjamin Franklin. Have you ever got a load of that fucker on the $100 bill? I do it like this. It's like he's saying, "You stupid fucking people don't even know how to grow an ear of corn." I just flashed to the fucking scene. This is Neptune. It's good for you. In the movie, and I don't watch movie much. I hate this when people do this, but no, I've watched the movie Weird Science accidentally because I was lethargic as a kid. Thank God for marijuana. Just you was like, and then so anyway, uh, the one scene where okay, so they learned how to like zap into plasmatic holographic field anything with their machine, and of course they brought the supermodel in. She's like, oh my God, hi, and there's like these 16 and 17-year-old boys. There's the scene where, okay, somehow the damn little electrodes landed on a biker page of the magazine. They can call any image up from the biker page, and their parents, the film Weird Science, bits and pieces, pots and pans, and they put it together. And so, but this motorcycle fucking gang materialized at the party, and they rode through, and it was a big deal. He's like, and you boys don't even know how to have sex with a beautiful woman. And the bikers all laughed. Sorry, that's my creation. Is it real? Is it the same song? I hope so. Because I'm a cool entertainer too, aren't I? Well, put some electrodes on me. And that's what you're doing right now, so you don't need much more. Just watch the fucking film. So what am I here to do? Give you a good vibe about something like we can push through. It's okay. Yeah, it's all right. Just stand up for yourself. Be kind. What I mean is be calm and have fun. Just notice, just go da da ba da da. ba 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 da ba wa ba see ba da. See, now it's like, well, the narcissist is so out of touch and out of tune. They're not going to know that shaving a haircut went back to 5 cents, and that's what they're doing now. All they know is that they're getting it's 75 cents for rent a month. You make $5 a month. No problem. No milk. You're not drinking that anymore. You're controlled by what? Don't you want in God we trust, the control freaks out there? Let's close the Epstein file. God, yeah, all those screaming children and it's like mainly the men of the side of the organism. I was explaining that in a very profound video, and I hope you watched it. I don't know what I'm doing, why I am unable to like edit or even title my films, and it's because I'm being attacked by demonic entities. Just kidding. I love drinking my LSD in the morning, first thing. See, because I'm not going to court, standing up against them and possible class action case with a weird thing that happened with the asphalt, but then some exaggeration went on. It's like, that's fine, but there's original thing. I would love to get out all the evidence now, and it's just me here against a mob. That doesn't look right. The courthouse will look at that, and I'll say, and by the way, and I'll be like, and by the way, do you people want to make money here? Why don't you take this case like I'm doing it? Let's just open it up. I know I made some mistakes. I showed remorse. These people are crazy. And now it's on course. I don't know. The fucking opening up a contract means opening up contact. Sorry, I'm talking about this. Hi, Nancy. How are you doing? Would you believe it? I love you too. And kick back a bit, man. Just watch the movie. We have a whole other generational value coming up. It's called the Libra generation. And they just went through something gnarly. It's just a process of life. But see, we are involved with now. We are going to help out with a movement celestially, where the organism is going to wake up to love, the real, yeah, to the real science here. It's really complex, but we begin with some weird poetry, and it doesn't exclude the kind of romance that will happen between men and women, or women and women, I don't know. But the man and woman thing, see, babes, women and women don't have children, so men and men don't have children. See, there's a thing that goes on between men and women that needs to come back again. I can fucking kabloop to blop it to you. I can just run it down to you in like a line, like crazy, because apparently I'm getting fucking downloads from hell. I've already been talking about the natural order of things and the way that the man has to climb a ladder of sexes. Sorry. Success. Success is if you you're vomiting because somebody is not doing it right. But did I talk about the maggots over there being gagged? That's a talent. Yeah, it's just like, if you can't beat them, come up with your own beat, please. What is this? Oh, I have a shirt on under here that has a button. I am in such a good mood. I thank God for something. And I'll show you what it is now. You wouldn't believe it. See, your phone. Where's your phone? Let me just put some chalkboard up. It's, what is this called? Inkboard? Sorry, I'll get it right. I'm from the 70s, 1970. All right, so I was going to talk about, first of all, you have to look. Look. So you can see, okay? Because the ear, the word fear is made with the word ear for a reason. It's the intergalactic, just really kind shepherds. It's fun. The sheep love it. They're like, do you mean that if we only hear it, like in a word, somebody cries wolf, that's dangerous because it can strike fear in you. That's all it's designed to do. You need to make sure that you can see. Yeah. That's why the word ear is in the word fear. It, it's just to remind you, oh, if it's purely just talk and somebody says something, no, you just kind of look and wait and watch actions only. Put everybody on mute. Yeah, that's something we need to tell law enforcement over there. But we're going to straighten all of that if it takes 7 years. But it shouldn't take that long. Not for me anyway. I can't take that long, Matt. Babe, I have a real life that I need to live. So getting back to the real life, the scene. I love that the word scene is in there. Can you make out the word scene, kids? If you were to capitalize anywhere, anytime, what if money depended on it? Like if okay, so I was going to tell you about your phone. pH, gosh, do I have to get on the phone right now and figure out, whoops, I need to put the pH down, because why? We're capitalizing anywhere, anytime, so as to just have fun, kids, really, because only a human being is capable of having this elevation by just kind of saying, well, no, it rhymes with this, and that connects with that, yep, bap, all right, Jack, ba-doom, bap, chap, I see you, and you see me, we be we. We go we go we. He, not, no I, he, she, or me, but we. Yes. Well, see, the problem that we have with saying no she is it's like, no, that's right though. See, he isn't she, so that's fine. Yeah. But there's no capital I. No, we don't do that anymore. This is a sign that somebody's trapped right there, you know. You have the first dimension, which is the mind. It's hard to believe this, right? But then you have the second dimension, which is the body, and then you have the third dimension. See, when I said the first dimension, see, this is a trip. This is a trip. See, I'm getting lost here, but not really. Um, there's two minds here. This is the mind of God, and this I. It's not even in its body yet. It's an ego. I mean, this is kind of like, technically, now, think with me, kids. It's true, though. This symbol, because this is actually the symbol of I've made it to outer space. That dot right there, believe it or not, is connected to an ancient figure, which is you. You are this one point, okay, in outer space. See, you're in outer space, but see, now this symbol right here, see, there you are. Now you're in outer space, which is like you're floating, right? But now, see, you need structure, and then apparently it's time. And now this is what time looks like as a symbol. Boom. Now you're in time. This is like the beginning of the birth right here, and you go, and you're kind of there witnessing it all, babes. And then the end comes. Yeah, that's kind of the journey of time here that is like, well, and how long did they live? Kind of a thing. And that's it right there. Isn't that a trip? Yeah, that's what's going on. That's you. That's the real you. If you were an I, see, you're kind of witnessing the I here. I didn't really do a good job at explaining this three-dimensional like trouble, because it doesn't really show you the mind of God, where the mind of God is like, okay, is in between right here. See, this right here is actually the same as this, but now we don't have this trap, but we have in between us right here is space, right? This is the space that we're in. All of it is in. Let's just bother to put a figure eight around it, really, to start connecting as above, so below kind of a thing. Yeah, very much so. Thank you for sitting through this. This is just a way to try to remind you something, really, but the symbols that I am trying to show you, it's not letters, is what's happening. It's an interfacing system. It's not here to confuse you. It's here to bring you into a simplicity, into outer space, to bring you back into outer space, really, because that's where you are anyway. So why not wake up to it? So your narcissist isn't awakened to outer space yet. Outer space is the mind of God, and or God, the big O. I was trying to tell you about that. See, I failed to say outer space. It's like there's so many, but it happens to start with an O. Anyway, you remember me, right? See? Outer space, babes. Come on, let's do it. Do you have your eye open? There it is. It's almost opened all the way. If you're doing time and space, see, that's something. Oh, I just said something very heavy duty. Did you know that that's a symbol right there? Guess what that is? This is the symbol of, in astrology, that's the symbol of the sun. The sun is not just a round thing, right, that you would draw, but it's that. It's got a dot in the middle. Why? Because you're there, honey. That's your identity. Fuck yeah, I'm good. Have a seat, babes. I am a shepherd. Now, this is something you need to know. I was trying to tell you that there is no I, he, or me. There's we or she. Oh, don't worry, he isn't she, babes. Don't ever exclude her. Okay? Her has he in it. So the song that I make is that there's no I, there's no capital I. That's illusion. There's no me, that's another illusion. And there's not even a he. Did you know that the boy, I don't know why I'm retelling you this, but I told you this several times and this needs to be known. That because this is known in the East, but this is what's being lost. This is how they hijack the entire organism is through the male side because they don't know that it's a delicacy there. You should not let it be stolen away from the owners, like let's just say the leaders, the true creators of them, which is the woman. Yeah, and see, the woman should not be removed from uh, her body, her intellectual property, like her position of power here. Can you hear me? See, this thing that I do here, like with the this this has the word his in it. Can you understand that? And now when we get into science, we're talking about real science here. Don't forget we have the eye right here. The eye has to be open. Yeah, when we talk about the is, babe, that's the truth. Okay, the is amazing. Okay, do not get so overwhelmed. You know, the male can easily get overwhelmed. See, we have I as far as his ego. He's like, well, it's because me that I'm here, that everything is here, and it's true. It's like it's his in that he he represents matter. I'm sorry it took me so long to come up with this, but I'm getting downloads in front of you about something, and there's a profound reason for this. There could be that we're going to see a major something go on, and then we emerge with the right information, and we just help out with a new sensation. Yeah. So a lot has happened since the first hearing and then the next that is coming as far as my trial that I bothered to just let's do this. Let's get all these people dancing in front of the judge and um, but there's work that I need to do further that a lot of people don't know that you're being called, okay? So but here's the thing, did you know that this platform is supposed to help the human occupation get its sanctuary and its voice even, but sanctuary is very important. The communications and the sanctuary is the same. By the time it's communicating, it's just a celebration. These are warriors. I've talked about the warrior and I pulled out my sword. The, the one centered in the garden of His Majesty's will, um, they are more skilled than say, okay, so there's shepherds that are more skilled, and then there's sheep. See, a lot of you people don't like the name shepherd, or you don't like the idea of being sheep. But I'm here to tell you, you got to think twice. Did you know that the wolves are not very creative? They're kind of black and white. They're not. They have a bad reputation. Okay, you don't want to be a wolf in sheep's clothing, babes. Come on, you are a biological phenomena. And if you can just identify yourselves, because the Pope is asking you, and you're never going to get it right, but you can try it. Just, just, just go with it, man. You know, sheep. Do you notice, babes, this is not anything that I'm making up in front of your face. You have to just look. Did you notice if you capitalize anywhere, anytime in the word sheep, the word see is in there? Pure science, what we're talking about. If you can't see it, babes, then you are a sheep. But, see, now this is how cool that capitalizing anywhere, anytime is that you can do that, and also, if you notice, you can expose that she is there. Oh, and she, let's just talk about that, but right? Because he is there also, just let's cut the chase. And that's what's really strange about this decoding thing. It never says that um, that a robot is more real or something is more unreal. I mean, if you look at some words, like I trip out on the word transparent. A transparent? Yeah, it's common nowadays. No, babes, I don't mind it. I bet you those kids, if they can escape not being implanted a beard on their face or something like that, they're the most fucking amazing human beings. That's the way you make them. Just send them through a fucking pit of hell. A meat grinder like, what's his name, the singer for Queen over there, or anybody else. Not saying that their sexual preference is wrong. As long as they're feeling good, that's fine. Don't hurt each other. But there is something to say about being completely fucking mixed up. Sorry, pardon me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, pardon me. Oh my God. But for the rest of us, if you're tired of the Olympics, you never want to experience that fucking gaslight ever again. Oh my God, people. And then where are men and where are women? I'm sorry. They're not, see, men and women are at the courthouse being gagged, I guess, thrown in jail. I don't know. Because who else would do that but naked pygmies waiting for this dawn? There's the sun rising there over there, and it's like, well, did they see it yet? No. Oh my God, it is such a weird place, right? But hang in there, kids. It's about to get really cool. Why? Why? You'll never see. You'll never see the style of communications that's coming up ever than this time now. I mean, it's just time for, okay, I was talking about my generation. Yeah, isn't that fun? I love that. I love that the sheep can see. Yeah, don't worry. You can just say, hey, I see. I didn't say I sheep, I see. That's what I meant. Sorry. It's just, what's in the word meant? Men or me? What's in the word men? Me. See, there is no me. See, it's incomplete to just say men are there. I'm just saying pure science, but see, I'm showing you how it's set up if you just think about it. See, there's women here. Now, what I'm saying about science, babes, it's what you see. If you put your faculties on and you shut everybody up and you say, look, okay, line these people up naked, god damn it. Ooh, that one has a cute little V. That one has a cute little I. That one has I don't know. Right? That one is a hang down. That one is not so hanging down. That one is hanging down, but it's not so hung down. What's going on with that? Does somebody please grab a hold of that? Exercise it a bit. What happened? Oh no. Is there something in the water again? Cut! Fucking A, go to court and say, what did you put in the water again? This is too big of an issue. Here's your tissue. Did you manage your anger? Fuck you. Do you want us to fucking logically talk to you about that? It's like, whoa. So we can't even get productive on your asses, huh? Oh, when it's really time to get productive, you're just gonna shut us down? Okay, what the fuck? So there's where we get humorous. We just get really humorous. We get funny. It's hard to tell. Like, you know, making perfect sense, just executing and being very precise and sorry, and what are you talking about, Shauna? Oh, look, don't be Luke Skywalking. If your intentions are pure, then whatever you do at the courthouse, you're going to win because you're not making anything up. There isn't an obvious sign that you have conspired with many, even law enforcement. You're just there going, it was just me here, and I thought that I could have a decent interaction, and apparently, no, see, we can put everything on the table, right? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see how much I use the flying monkeys out there versus how much they do, and then what's happening. It's just time. And anyway, this is a weird videotape, right? But some of you might know what I mean. Maybe not. Just a little bit. Hi, Nancy. Nancy might know. She's like, huh, okay, so I'll listen. Are you eating non-GMO popcorn, sweetheart? How's Kindcast? Patsy, are you okay? Are you getting your downloads okay? Oh my God. Okay, let's do some astrology. See, I can tell you when we're about to get downloads. With the astrology, collectively, it is very much real because you can see what's going on. We just had, okay, we're coming off of a beautiful Venus conjunct Jupiter. Some people may have seen it in the sky, if they were fortunate enough. I just have been so depressed that I've been closed off a lot, and I'm trying to work the real reasons why, and I'm trying to communicate to the people around me as to how I can't use them anymore because they're not even involved in what I'm trying to do with my life. And a little tip for any of you men out there that want anything to do with women, first of all, will you stop? Wait till she wants to have something to do with you. Figure out how to do that. You people are ugly enough that you should know by now that it's not really looks that we're after. Men and women are so different here. I would love to just keep talking about it, but I don't have the fucking gall. And I have to fucking paddle my ass right now to try and figure out all by myself. That's where I'm just saying, all of you people, get the fuck away from me. If you're not here to help me make money off of my home because I can, and have whatever can work out of it positively because we found the right people, then you need to leave me alone. And I need to continue to ask for donations here because it's like it took a long time, right? I got the message. In fact, I got a message 7 or 8 years ago that I am to move out of the country to Africa. And babes, that thought right there, it was like so far away because I'm so stuck on my home and all that, and I love it. But something came in and said, it was like antenna shift and said, Shauna, we know you love sitting out there and doing what you've been doing for a long time now. You've lived your dream, but here comes. The dream is going to change and you must get involved with your own dream. And I'm like, okay, all right. I got this message. See, how do I get these messages? In case law enforcement and the courthouse is watching, I meditate. I don't think, I receive. This is what scientists see. You people need to be informed. You can't take me to jail because you're stupid and I say something over your head. You just can't. What happens is that we go into higher courts of law, and we start looking at logs and books already that have kept all this information already. That meditation exists. That people who meditate, they get downloads of information that is it's basically already there. You just pull it out of the ether. It's a form of seeing, by the way. Right here, you have a third eye. It's amazing, man. It's so amazing that you'll see that there isn't anything new under the sun. Not at all. I mean, I'm going to tell you how boring it is. Even when you get over the matrix of man. See, there's the matrix of man. The one where you think you need money and everything there is so important, how that love is important, human connection is important. Again, I'm going to put right here over this box, a box that I want you to watch this fucking thing that Richard Grannon put up. That man right there is a gift to this society, to me. I have put it up and said, look at this, what this person explains. And he's not wearing a fucking priest's necklace or a cross or anything. He's got a mohawk and shit. But I recognize him. See, you don't judge a book by its cover. I recognize him as a spiritual refreshment, a fucking amazing artist, a leader, a poet. I don't know where he got it, but even if he grabbed it and read it, his ability to say it again to the layman that I can understand it and say, wow. And that is what this is for. Did you know there isn't anything more important than exposing the fact that narcissism is here, that it turns into sadomasochism when they are successful, and that the sociopath could be lingering within that flavoring, which is just educated people that they're more daring because what are they a psychopath too? Probably. You got to go to the courthouse and you got to say, I want exemption from being handled by any of this. That's later on down the line. We have 20 years for humanity to get off of its knees, and it will. Why? Because that's the natural order of things. If you want to know who wins here, the truth wins. And whatever people gathers themselves around in the name of the truth, they win. It's not about their personal life, their illusion of who they are. It's not about people. It's not about their emotionality. They have to get above it and they have to start being very, very, very as a matter of fucking fact. But that right there, babe, that right there, if you make no mistake, if you're a human being, babes, because you are a human being, and that is very, very, very rare. In the act of exposing a fact, you will still have to put on some kind of act. Yep. That's why the word fucking act is in the word fact. Yeah, but see, if you want to know even further and think with me a little bit, and it's weird, the word act has the abbreviation AC in it. Well, it does have the word at in it. If you look at it, it's kind of weird, but that means that there you are. You're looking at it right there. Don't be Luke. You're at the scene with the fact. But see the AC. Okay, that means alternate current. I think it's enough. If I'm right, that is a fully autonomous thing. It kind of does it. It can go either way. Okay, getting back to transparent. What are those? There are transparents, and these are extraterrestrials. Did you know that the Celestine prophecy talks about it? But no, it's not really talking about extraterrestrials. They never mention it, but that's exactly what it is. It's just they are. See, if you are it's hard to explain it. See, because I am a transparent. But when you're a transparent, nobody sees you because um, because you're a different vibrational frequency. You're of the frequency of love. You don't exist to people. Yeah, that's why it's so hard to get our it's hard for the human being to be heard and stuff. It's because it's like, well, how do we do this? How do we get more real than these people that are fucking so fucking fake? And it's like you missed the boat as to how to do this clown act? Somehow you did. And see, back to the clown act. See, it doesn't have to be a clown act. The word clown has the word own in it. And that means, or ow. See, the word own has the word ow in it. Oops. But did you know, but see the O. The O kind of brings you back. You're like, well, how do we do this? Babes, did you forget that it's all of ours? It's all of ours, all of it. It's on everything, all resources and all that stuff. It's access to us all equally, really. And what I mean is that too is that it's on recycle all the time, always. And that's something that the monetary system will never. That's an unfortunate thing. Why? Because they capitalize on limitation and scarcity and your pain and suffering. And it's time to go to court and say enough of that already too. Enough of keeping the population as big babies. That the matter of their own awakening is so frightening to them. It is. Western civilization is that way, and I don't know if I kind of made myself clear. I want you to understand. In the beginning, I was trying to tell you how so